this text, you can type it and save it. Now you
नहीं
can see
मेरे
the
पास
color
कोई
of this
ऐप है
line is
तो
changed
पता
to
करके
red. I
तेरा
have
लाइन
selected
होगी
red. I typed
बट
something
अच्छा
text,
लाइन
the text has come
खत्म कैसे
resistance
होना है
and selected red color for typing that. Now the color is here. I go to text. I will type whatever I want. This is
सेकंड थर्ड
support
फोर्थ लाइन होती है
and I want to use
मे बी आई
the
डोंट नो
color
इफ ही
also
न्यू
in
कि मेरे को अभी
green
समझ
color
मतलब
only.
याद नहीं है कि
Okay.
डिड ही
Now you can see
assume
the
that we are
line is
organizing
also in
customers
green color.
and then that
The
is only
words
$15
is
more
text is
per
also
line
in green
or
color.
it is just
Okay.
anybody walks
So
in the
now
store
you
and
can see
yeah
support and
the watch
resistance.
line is $15
Now
नहीं I
just
think you need to
let
be
us
aware
draw
of this
some
now.
line
हाँ
from
वो
here.
मैं पता कर दूँगा
Which one
अरे
you can
उसका
use
मेरा
now?
तो रॉजर्स का है
You can use this
हाँ
trend line.
तो
So the stock
रॉजर्स भी
started
एक्सपेंसिव
moving
हो
up,
गया
came down again, started again,
दो है
दो है क्या
ये तो गर्मी में तो होगा ही
so but you know here it has come up to this level only, it has come, then it started moving up. Here it came up to this level, it went up. Again it came to this level and started moving up. Again it has come down, moving up. So very important things what you have to see is this is the support line. So here you draw a line. Now forget these two, this one, this one, this one. Now remove this line, remove this line, remove this line, take this line, connect with this, remove this line, remove this line, take this, connect with this, because it started from here, the stock started from here, came down, went up, and came down here and started moving up. Again it come down, touched it, went up. But it is not here. From this level it has come down and it went and then it is coming down. Again it went up now. So you have seen one double, W. That means you saw one double bottom. Double bottom is there. So we have learned in that pattern that whenever you see a double bottom, try to draw a support and resistance line. Now we have drawn the support line, we have drawn the resistance line also. What is that? What we have to follow? What does it? If it breaks this resistance line, if the stock closes above this line, that is the entry point. You have to enter. Okay. Now,
यार
what is the
मैंने
entry
मतलब
point now?
दिस इज ऑल
एक मिनट से
Now
पूछता
you
हूँ
keep the
वॉल्यूम वाला
cursor
पूछता
here
हूँ
somewhere. What is this? What is this line? Where is what is that amount on this line? Which is the what is the price we have taken? 1235. Correct? Can anybody confirm me? What is the level of this resistance?
1236.
1236. Okay. Now let us say this. We have seen this pattern. We have drawn this. Let us see that entry. One, two, three, six. 1236. Sorry. 1236. So if the stock closes above 1236, you have to buy the stock. Okay. Now, what should be the stop loss? What should be the stop loss? You know, this is the last. this is the last cursor.
चूतिया है
Okay,
ये
this is the last cursor. Now, what is the
Roll
low
1092
of this candle? What is the low?
यहाँ पे ही होगा
1092.
नहीं बे
No, this candle, last candle,
1200 के आसपास
low.
Oh,
1200.
low is
स्टॉप लॉस वहां लगा है
यहाँ
One
पे
two three nine
1200.
कैंडल पीछे बस
1200. Correct.
ओके
Yes. So, sorry, 1236. Why it has? Now, stop loss should be 12.
लेते ही लेके हाँ ये था
1200. Stop loss should be 1200. Okay. Now you have to decide how much the stock can go up
बहुत बड़ा है साला
and
बहुत बड़ा
how
है
many days it will take.
बड़े खेल रही थी
बड़े तो सारे ही हैं
What you have to do, take this range,
हाँ बड़े सारे ही हैं
put it at this bottom, take it up to this level, because this is what is the support and this is what is the resistance.
कितना लगाया उसने सॉरी इसने क्या लगाया उसने
कैंडल एक कैंडल लाइक द प्रीवियस
That
द
is his
लो
stop
ऑफ
loss.
द लो ऑफ द कैंडल
तो वही है भाई हम
Now-
लोग वी आर मोर लिबरल विद
Now you have drawn this
हाँ
12.99% it is showing. Keep
Okay.
this, take this and put it on this line. Same thing, take it and put it on this line. Now it is showing. If the stock breaks out at 1236,
देखो
the
ये
stock will move up to 11.49%.
will move
So now what is the amount? Can you take 11.49% of 1236 and tell me what is the amount? 1236 into 11.49%.
10% 123
Or let us keep this drawing only. Let us forget about percentage and all whatever it is. Now, you know this, if the stock breaks out at 1236, it will move up to this level. So 141, 142 rupees it will go. So you can see that here if I keep the cursor, 1376 level it has to go. Now, in how many days it can happen? The target date.
half of the
Now, this is the point from where we have drawn the line.
I think
From
half
here,
of the
Assuming that this is going to be the break. Here it is going to, stock is going to break out. Now, how many bars you will see here? How many bars? This is the starting point of the line we have drawn.
दिख तो रहा है
And this
इनको।
is the line we have ended. So assuming it is going to break out on this particular day only, it is breaking out. How many bars here? Can you see how many bars?
चश्मा तुम्हारा कम है क्या 73
73. Now the thumb rule, market thumb rule is, if this is what is known as accumulation. If the stock is getting accumulated for X days, if the breakout happens, the target will reach, the date at which the target will happen will be exactly 50% of this accumulation
यार
days.
ये अंकल ना थोड़े से वो है ना नया
50% of accumulation days.
स्विचिंग लाइक
Now,
गॉस्पेल इसको तो
it is taken 73 days it was accumulated.
थंब रूल
Coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up. So it was
ये 2
doing,
साल से
it is happening
2 साल
between
पहले
these
इसने
two
किया था
only,
वही
from support line to resistance line. Within that it is moving for 73 days it was happening.
इसका एक
Now,
वो स्टोरी है ना
If it breaks out on the 73rd day,
वर्ड्स
if
यूज
it
कर
breaks
रहे
out,
हैं
हाँ अर्ली
to
1900
achieve that 11.49%, it will take 50% of this days only. Now 50% of this days,
एकदम टॉप पे पहुंच
73, no, pardon? Yeah,
कहते एक बार
36 days.
सड़क पे
36 days.
जूते पॉलिश कर
Now
रहा
you
था।
keep the cursor here
तो जो
on this dot.
बच्चा सा था जूते पॉलिश कर रहा था वो
Left
स्टॉक
click.
टिप दे रहा था कहता था
Take
ये
it back.
stock अभी अच्छा यहाँ
70.
ये स्टॉक जाने वाला है वो कहते
How many
थे
days
तेरे
you
को
said?
मतलब
30?
मोची एकदम
Six.
स्टॉक टिप देने लग जाए ना
36 days. 36 is 72.
मार्केट
So,
इज टू
You have to take 70, 30,
इस समय
70.
ही है ना
इस
इस
समय
समय
यही है।
Now
Everybody is a
take this cursor
Everybody is
and
right, समय वही है तो तभी ना
here.
मतलब I think we did, मेरे को लग रहा है
Now
we did the right thing.
you can see
मैं से पूछता हूँ ऐसे कि
this is the end.
वॉल्यूम वाला
So
पॉइंट
what is the date it is going to reach?
भाई दिख तो
What
रहा है
date?
7 जुलाई
7th July it is showing.
Correct. So if the stock breaks out and closes
Yeah.
above 1236, the stock is expected to go
नहीं.
up by 11.5%. It will go up
डरावनी सी लग रही थी
up to 11.5%, and the 11 target
मैं
will
चीनी
reach
डाली.
on or before 7th of July. Easy, so easy to find out. Now we have seen that this stock is going to break out, and if it breaks out,
मैं पूछ
it is going to reach up to this level. That target will be reached in within this so and so date. See how easy.
Ramesh
This
ji,
is what-
one question. Do you take volume into account also during the breakout or
Coming.
Okay,
Yes,
okay.
yes. I'm coming. Definitely I'm coming.
sounds good?
So this is, see, because now I'm not talking about anything. Now you have learned that this is how, if the breakout happens, the stock will move up to 11.5%. And when it will happen, it can happen before, on or before 7th of July. Now let us see, because we have assumed everything right now. As of now, we have assumed, because we learned that this is what, if the pattern forms,
काम करो यहाँ
the
की
stock
लाइट
will
में
move.
तो जाता है.
Now, let us see how the stock is moving. One daily, because we have to see the stock has to close. Because on the 15th of May, the closing is 1236.30. So you have entered. Next day you have entered. Morning you bought it. Let us see what happened. The stock has come down.
Exactly वही काम किया जो मैं चाहता था.
It has come down. It is almost at bar. Now moving. Now it has come down. It is going up. Because you have set a stop loss also. Because this is your stop loss. You have set a stop of 1200, but it did not touch 1200. So you are holding the stock. The stock is slowly moving. It is moving. It is moving. It is moving. It is moving in sideways. It has started moving up. It has started moving up. It has started. It is. It is.
वही बात है यार.
You are holding.
लेकिन फिर वही बात है ना,
Because
किसी
you
ने-
know very well,
It's all.
you have to
it's
hold
all
up
stop
to this
loss.
date.
It's all risk
Stop
management.
loss.
Or
it's all
it has
risk
to reach this
That's
level.
it.
Either of this
Basically,
has to
तुमने
happen.
बंदर को पढ़ा है.
You are holding it out.
तुम 100 जगह डांटता मार रहे हो,
It has
100
come
100
down.
में 70 नहीं लगेंगे,
हाँ.
तो 30 लगेंगे वो अच्छे लगेंगे, और जो 100 70 नहीं लगेंगे उसको तुम कम रिस्क रखो.
क्योंकि
बस
जितने लंबे टाइम तक तुम गेम में हो,
बस
बेसिकली वो यही तुम्हारी प्रोबेबिलिटी उतनी ज़्यादा
बस
है
वही
जीतने की.
तुम अगर ये सोचो ना तो
हाँ,
तुमने जो
sorry,
हमने जो
sorry,
अभी
sorry,
पिछले
sorry,
2
sorry.
महीने में किया है,
हाँ, that
I-
is
20-30% आ गया तुम्हारा.
I made a
Right.
mistake.
और अगर तुम्हारे CVX
What mistake
नहीं
I have
होते
made is-
losses,
See,
तो
on
this
this
year
day
you would have
itself,
made
it
20%
hit
of
the
your money
target.
so far, which is beating the market. You beat the market. तो and अभी तो सीख रहे हैं हम, तो कर सकते हैं.
Yes.
कर सकते हैं. We just have to be
What is this
disciplined, man. और तू कहता है मैं तो नाम ही नंबर ही डाल रहा हूँ.
सोचो अभी तो सीख रहे हैं, तब हमारा ये हाल है. जब हम सीख
नहीं जैसे मैं तो इतना डिसिप्लिन भी नहीं हूँ, मेरे पास टाइम की कमी थोड़ी है. मैंने वो लिखे भी नहीं, मैंने पैसे बंद कर क्या लिखना है, कल लिख दूंगा.
लिखना तो
Again, I am showing
मुझे
you.
ज़्यादा लग रही है, चल ठीक है.
Again, I am going back.
मेरे को वाली
Okay.
वो तो मैं दूर डाल रहा हूँ.
डाल भी लेता हूँ.
Because you have entered the stock. You have entered the stock. And I am replaying this once again.
कि वो मोस्टली डे ट्रेडर्स होते हैं
ये तो
जो
हाँ,
डे ट्रेडर्स लाइक कि भाई व्हाट वाज आई यू नो थिंकिंग साइकोलॉजी टाइप्स.
मुझे दिखाने
क्योंकि आई थिंक दैट इज़ वेयर डे ट्रेडिंग में ज़्यादा वो है ना.
Yes. No.
है तो सेम चीज़.
You have. This is what is the line.
वैसे
उस बंदे
I will draw a line
You
also
only
here
look
once again.
on the
A
day.
small line I will.
time
नहीं
frame.
वीक उसने बोला था कहीं पे, क्योंकि उसका खुद का चार्ट भी वीक पे था. उसने कहीं बोला था एक बार कि अगर वीक
नहीं तो उसका
किसी और को
15
बता रहा था
30 हाँ
कि वीक पे भी दिख जाए तो और अच्छा है।
हाँ हाँ
तो
नहीं वो तो है, हायर टाइम फ्रेम पे देखेगा तो इट्स बेटर
दैट्स बेटर।
राइट, देन यू कैन गो ऑन द लोअर टाइम फ्रेम, बट डू यू गो लोअर देन डे?
नहीं, आई थिंक
लाइक अगर तेरे को
दीस गाइस डोंट गो लोअर देन डे।
अगर 4 घंटे में मिला,
नहीं, समीर वाले आर नॉट गोइंग लोअर देन डे।
What was the target we have set?
किसी ने क्वेश्चन पूछा
हाँ।
कि मैं दिन में नहीं देख सकता, तो उसने कहा
शांत
भाई एंड में तो देखना है, क्लोज ही तो देखना है।
वो तो समीर ही बोलता है।
1236 into 11.49%. How much?
मैं एक
Can somebody tell me?
पता नहीं खाना ये देख
1236 into
तो मैंने
11.49%.
आजकल बंद किया है, मैं
Add that and tell
कम
me.
करने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ इसको चाय भी।
मैं तो सिर्फ अब एक ही पीता हूँ। मैं दिन में कॉफ़ी पीता हूँ सुबह।
हाँ मैं एक हो गई। हाँ यार मैं भी सुबह पीता हूँ चाय।
It is 1378.
मैं कॉफी पीता हूँ
13
मैं सुबह कॉफ़ी
78.
1378. Now,
पर मैं
can you
कॉफ़ी में
see
दूध
on
डालता
this
हूँ।
day
मैं भी डालता हूँ।
what was the
पर मैं सुबह जैसे
high?
कॉफ़ी लेता हूँ बस।
नहीं और एक चीज मैं तेरे को रैंडम बता रहा था यार।
What is high? 1379.70. So the target,
10.
it's that means the target reached.
तुमने
You got it at 1236. You have set.
बेसिकली
You have already
बैक्टीरिया
put an
हाँ
और तुमने प्रीबायोटिक्स
order,
क्या होता है?
मतलब
limit order you
सुना
have put in your system
हाँ
to sell at
हाँ
1378. You have put 1378 point something, whatever it is. You have put it. So on 12th of June, it touched during the day. It touched
हाँ
1379. So your stock will get automatically sold on that day.
गुड बैक्टीरिया को ग्रो करने के लिए।
जो भी बैक्टीरिया तेरे अंदर है
Ramesh, sorry, I missed it. One thing. That 11.4 and how it came.
हो जाती है।
हाँ
तो मैं आजकल दिन में ना
Percentage.
ये ले रहा हूँ
Sorry.
प्रीबायोटिक
See,
है।
this is the
And I have felt
support.
I don't crave food.
This is the support and this is the resistance because it started from here. It came. It went. It came. So two times it is touching at one point. Two
मैंने
times
देखा है प्रीबायोटिक।
touching at the top point.
मैंने पाउडर
So
मिलाया
if
और पी गया।
you
Taste
use
नहीं उसका।
this,
लेकिन मैंने देखा है I can go hours now. I
the
don't have
price
to-
range,
अब मैंने जैसे
if you
कल रात को वहाँ
use,
से आया ना पिकल बॉल से।
so from this line to
मैं
this
कल रात
line,
पिकल बॉल से आया, उसके पहले मैंने दिन में सिर्फ एक स्मूदी पी थी, एक कॉफ़ी पी थी, एक कीटो ब्रेड खाई थी, ठीक है, और आई थिंक एक वो नो शुगर वाला लड्डू खाया था। ये खाया मैंने सुबह से। मुझे रात को भी 11 साढ़े 11 से नहीं था कि भूख लग रही है।
use this price range,
कुछ भी नहीं
put
खाया
it
है,
at this
मर जाऊंगा।
this low,
पर
put it at this high.
थोड़ा सा खाया, फिश पड़ी थी, मैंने फिश खाई।
जैसे
Now,
एक ही है।
Take this
I don't think एक को भूख
and
लगती है।
keep it here.
हाँ तुझे खाना खाने के बाद
नहीं लेकिन
next
खाता
day-
पूरा है, वो
next
खाता
day-
पूरा है। उसको अगर तुम सुबह देखो,
Next
भाई
day-
की बहुत टोस्ट के ऊपर बटर लगाता है, उसके ऊपर हनी लगाता
So you will
है।
get
वो डाइटिंग
that
नहीं रहता, खाता तो पूरा है।
11.49%.
वो बस खाली
From here to
intermittent
here,
fasting type का।
what is that?
वो खाता पूरा है।
Same thing you put it on this
मैं कह रहा हूँ
line.
मैंने खाया
Take
लेकिन
this and
खाने
put
की
it
वो नहीं
here.
कर रहा। तो मैंने
Measure
ये
that
बोला,
and
I'm
Yeah,
trying
like
to-
जैसे
support to resistance and that the same value like that.
yes, yes. If simple way
Okay.
is
क्योंकि तुम यहाँ पे
simple
अगर
way
मैं होता
is
तो मैं
what you
तो
can do is
क्या करता?
1135
रेक्टेंगल बना
is
देता।
resistance
तो ये बात सही है।
तो it's
and
the same
1092
But
is
इसमें double
support.
bottom आया ना,
Now you
इसमें
reduce
double
it.
bottom देखा rectangle में।
पर क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
1235 minus 1092.
पूछो
How much?
वही पूछूंगा।
कि ये इसमें तो मैं ट्रैक खाऊंगा।
अब ये ना हो कि इसने यही सवाल पूछा हो।
High,
1235 minus.
नहीं इतने चला गया।
1235 minus 1092.
1 2 3 5
It is 143.
Now you add this with 1236.
एक मिनट क्या बता रहे हैं? Oh, that's the
1379.
1379. So that your target is 1379. So that is the
Okay.
target.
इस
Okay. Now
ये
see,
minus
this is
ये
what is the
जितना भी
beauty
आया
of
उसने इसमें
this
ऐड कर
kind
दिया।
of an, whether
is
it is a
1379.
W, double bottom, or
That's
a
basically
triple
yeah.
bottom, or a inverted
बट देख हम
hidden shoulder,
चार्ट को
or a triangle,
Will you sell it?
or a
Will you
rectangle,
sell it?
or a cup, or a cup and handle.
पूछता
This
हूँ
kind of patterns, if you see,
ये तो बेटा बेचोगे।
this
तुम
is
फिर
what
वाला
is
पूछो,
known
rectangle
as
वाला।
accumulation. So from here to here, the stock was accumulating. Now, see, we have taken this, we saw this W, and based on that, we have taken out and we have found out the how much it will reach, and we have drawn a line. Now you look at it here, go back and see. Somewhere at this line only the stock is coming, and then it started coming down. In the past also, it went somewhere here only. So now you can see that the peak was that here somewhere, that it went up to 1399. From there it started coming down. So this again, automatically you could able to draw
आई थिंक जो भी तुम्हें
the
कंसोलिडेशन
resistance.
दिख रहा
That
है
means
एज लॉन्ग
whenever
वही बात है
it
कि
reaches
जो भी
this
तुम्हें दिख रहा है
level,
उसमें तुम
it will come
कंफर्टेबल हो
down.
गो विद दैट
Because in the
ऐसा
past
नहीं है कि
also
तुम्हें
we
हर
have
चीज़
seen
साला
that it went up to this level and started coming down. Now,
उसमें देखना स्टॉक ऊपर गया
when
कंसोलिडेट
you
किया नीचे
you
कि
आया।
कोई
you know
कुछ देखेगा
one
कोई
is
कुछ
that
देखेगा
अगर तुम
if you
सोचो
can
तो
draw,
सब बड़े
if you
स्टॉक
can find out
हाँ,
and draw
मीडिया वीडिया ऊपर गए कंसोलिडेट
a
हो गए।
support and
यार
resistance
एनवीडिया
line
का नहीं
in the
समझ में आ रहा
chart,
क्यों
साला
कंसोलिडेट हो रहा है अभी तक?
even if there is no
कंसोलिडेशन
any
शुरू हो रहा है
formation,
उसका
any
ऊपर
formation, if it is not there also, you
ये
can see that when the stock
अभी तो
comes
हायर
down
हाइज
and
हायर
hits
हाइज
कहाँ?
this level,
अब जाके ये
पिछले
वाला
and
ब्रेक
if
सात
it
आठ
हुआ है
दिन से 10
moves,
दिन 2 हफ्ते से वो साइडवेज ही जा रहा है
whatever is that,
कहाँ से
ऊपर
wherever
जा
it
रहा
goes,
ऊपर
you can
हाँ
enter.
ये ना
हाँ
If
ये
you
वाला
see that
पोर्शन
yes,
हाँ
the
साइडवेज है
started
प्रॉपर
the
और
moving,
अब या तो ये ऊपर
the
जाएगा या
stock
नीचे आएगा
started moving up.
राइट लेकिन ये
So
मेरे
you
हिसाब
see
से
that
नीचे आएगा
you can enter
कंसोलिडेशन
it
है
out.
इसका ऊपर
So you
ऑल
have an
टाइम हाई पे
opportunity that
कंसोलिडेशन
yes,
हो
see,
चुका
suppose if I would have bought the stock here, because of this pattern, we are buying the stock here and we are moving up to this level,
सेम
correct?
थिंग
दिस विल गो साइडवेज
Suppose you know support, and if you want to use only the support and
आई विल
resistance
बी वेरी
only,
सरप्राइज अगर
so
एकदम
you
ऊपर
know
गया
very well that if the stock comes here and if it moves, you have drawn the line. Next time if the stock has come down here, now
मैं वो देख रहा था
this
कौन
we
सा
have seen this, from here the stock has moved up to this level. Now you have drawn a
ये तो अच्छा चल
resistance
रहा है
line.
सीवीएक्स का
When
and it's
when
actually
you know
falling
very well,
upside down, right,
if
ऊपर
the stock comes
it's going
up
up
to this level,
मतलब ये जानी है अब
it will
160 पे जा
definitely
सकता
go
है
up
ब्रेक
to this
करने की
level,
कोशिश
because
करी थी
now
बट देन हाँ
this resistance has become a support. This was a resistance for this line. Now this line has become a support for this. Now let us see
Dude, I think we
what
know we
happened.
just need to
The
focus
stock is
हाँ
coming
and
down,
do risk
coming down,
management now
coming down, coming down.
and but focus मतलब focus on a
It
few
started again moving up,
हाँ
जो हमने लिस्ट बनाई थी
coming down,
ऐसा
moving
करो
up,
रोज रात
coming
को
down,
15
moving
मिनट
up,
तो देखो ये
coming
एस एम
down,
एच मैंने ऐड
coming
किया
down,
हुआ है यहाँ
नहीं
पे
नहीं
coming
हमने
down,
बट आई
अलग लिस्ट
डोंट
बनाई थी डिसाइडिफाइड भी तुम
हाँ
देखो मैं हमने वो नहीं
हाँ
किया ना
नहीं
फॉलो
किया वो
तो
moving
रोज
up,
रात को 15 मिनट देखो
coming
हाँ
down,
कि भाई ये होगा
coming
ये
down,
होगा ये
coming
होगा
down,
मैंने ये देखा
coming down, coming down. Now look at this,
तुमने
huh?
भी कुछ
Here
टॉपिक
also
निकाल के रखा
the
होगा
stock
डालने के लिए
started
मैंने
coming
निकाला
down. You saw a candle.
आज ही निकाला
This
मैंने
candlestick pattern.
और
Look at the candlesticks pattern.
आई
It has given
थिंक
you 3 days
मैं एम
high.
यू
Again, it started
कहाँ
coming
गया
down.
मेरा एम
You
यू
saw this
हाँ देखो ना
pattern.
मेरे को
Hammer
ये
pattern is there.
बेच देना चाहिए था
Look at this stock has to go up. Now the inverted pattern has come. It has started
देखो ये
bringing
कंसोलिडेट
the
हुआ
stock down, coming
ब्रोक
down.
डाउन लोअर
See, somewhere here
पर
it
नाउ
came.
सी
Let
नाउ
us
दिस
see.
इज
Using
अगेन
this support or
इट्स
not.
अप अगेन वही बात है कि कहाँ तक
देखते
करेगा
हैं
ये
देखा?
देखा
See,
राइट एंड
it
देन
is using
अगर ये
that
ब्रेक
support
किया
line. Now this has become a support. The stock started moving up. So you can do trading based on this also.
तो दिस इज
Yes.
द
Now
प्रीवियस
it
हाई
has
दिस इज द
come
ऑल टाइम
down
हाई
बट मैं वो
and
नहीं
closed
काउंट करता
below
कभी
this
क्या
बिल्कुल ही वो
support
एक
line.
दिन का
That
हाई
ये
था
ना
क्लोज
हाँ
there
हाँ
is
हाँ
a
ये तो
possibility
नीचे
that
चले
stock
जाओगे
will
हाँ
go
प्रॉफिट है
up to this
क्लियर
level.
तो
Then
आई
only
जस्ट पुट
it
इट
can
हाँ
go up.
पर मतलब
तो
द
मैंने
नेक्स्ट
सोचा था कि
द
तुम
नेक्स्ट
आए
इज
हाँ
नेक्स्ट इज दिस वन ऑब्वियसली एक टाइम तो ऊपर तो नहीं
See,
जाएगा ये क्या होता
if it closes above that level, possibilities that it will go up to this level. Again, it will go up to that level. Possible. Because this is using support and
ये तो वही है कि
resistance.
हमको 60,000 रुपये चाहिए हर महीने
No,
महीने
this now 22nd has come.
हाँ
Now
तो निकाल लेते
the
हैं
stock is closed above this line.
अप एज मतलब
Possibilities are there. The stock will go up. Once again, it will go up
समीर का
to
बेटा बड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट
that
लग रहा था
1379 level. It
वो
will
तो
go.
जिंदगी में यही करेगा
This
वो हेज फंड
is
खोलेगा ऐसे लोग खोलते हैं अपने हेज फंड
one
तुम देखो मतलब ही सच है
kind of an
हेड स्टार्ट
visible pattern.
यार
What
सिखाने
you
वाली
can
बात है
वही
ना
बात है
use it.
हाँ
This is one kind of a
और
pattern.
सीखने वाली बात भी तो है
How
ना
many patterns we have
सिखाने
seen?
वाली बात है अब हमारे बच्चे सीखने को तैयार है जैसे
So
आजकल
in
वीडियो
this
देखता है
only,
तो
I will
भाई
show
कुछ
you. I
सिखाओगे
have
कैसे
shown
करना
you
है
the
मैं उसको बोल रहा हूँ
तो
flag
मेरे को पता चल
pattern
गया
also.
हाँ
Here
मैं देखते
in
रहता
this
कितने
same stock,
स्टॉक्स
I have shown you the flag pattern.
तो वही तो मैं कह रहा हूँ
See
कि
this.
ये तुम सिखाओगे
I have
सीखेंगे
drawn the flag.
बट सिखाना पड़ता है भाई क्योंकि हैरी को भी अगर मैं बताऊँ ना, ही हैज़ गुड फाइनेंशियल सेंस नॉट बिकॉज उसमें खुद आई है, उसके पापा ने पक्का उसको सिखाया हुआ है,
हाँ।
राइट? उसके पापा वॉज अ बैंकर, तो उसके पापा अगर मैं देखता हूँ ना, आई थिंक प्रीटी श्रूड, राइट? मतलब तो
This is
वही
the
बात है कि जितने
high,
भी मेरे दोस्त,
this is
जैसे
the low.
मेरा दोस्त जो सिंगापुर,
So
अब तो सिंगापुर चला
within
गया,
this
वो हॉन्गकॉन्ग
range,
में था,
it
एंड हिज
is
डैड वाज अ
moving.
बैंकर,
It is not
एंड ही
going
हिमसेल्फ इज
beyond
वेरी
this.
गुड विद
This is
नो
what is
मनी.
the high I have taken.
तुम
Now
मैं वैसे भी देखता हूँ, इट इज़ नॉट,
क्लैरिटी भाई की.
बस हैरी है,
this is
हैरी
the
की
low
दादी भी जो
and
थी ना,
this is the high.
ठीक है पाकिस्तान से है whatever, right? But they were educated and they
You
had
can see the
मतलब
this is the
pensions लेनी
pole,
थी,
this
even
is
if
the
she had a
flag.
government job.
So the
उसकी
moment it
दादी,
comes out of this,
his dad was the
comes
first
out of this,
generation that tried to go to
you
the
can
US,
enter.
could not.
So now you can
हाँ.
enter
तो
at 1250.
अब मेरी दादी को तो
Let us
पढ़ना भी
keep
नहीं
a
आता था,
track. Keep a track.
तो
So
एडवांस्ड.
if the
अभी
stock
वही मैं देखता हूँ कि बहुत
comes
बार
out of this, there is a possibility that it will move up to this level. So it is at
कौन सा level?
1277. Keep a track of Dr. Reddy's because it has broken out from this flag pattern. Flag pattern, it has moved out. Let us see.
अंकल ने
Let us keep a track
बट
Yeah.
डेटा
because
बनता
as per
कैसे
this
है?
pattern,
मैंने
it has
कभी
to
नहीं
go
देखा
because there is a resistance
मतलब
at this
फ्लैग
level.
तो
There
बना है,
is a
पर आई थिंक इट
resistance at this
ब्रोकन
level.
प्रोबब्ली हियर.
So up to this level, it has to go. Let's keep, and then you can look at the volume when it has broken out from this flag. Look at the volume. Average volume was 1.6 and that day volume is 2.01. So that is also giving you a
अंकल ने क्या क्या
confidence
लगा
that
रखा? सुपर
yes,
ट्रेंड 10.2,
here when
पिवट्स
we have seen
ट्रेडिशनल
that
ऑटो.
breakup here, you have this is what we have taken in this pattern, the W pattern. We have taken a breakout at here, 15th of May we have taken. But look at the volume. 2.16 was the average, but 2.05 was that day's volume. That means it is actually, it is indicating you that there is going to be a turbulence. There is going to be a turbulence. It is not going to be easy for the stock to move up.
क्यों
Correct?
नहीं?
Look
कुछ नहीं,
at this.
वॉल्यूम लो यही बताएगा.
the lowest क्या मतलब, what does it mean?
Can you explain a little bit more, Ramesh ji, why there will be turbulence?
That is what is that technicals. Why means what? There is no, because that is indicating you, because that is what is the charts indicates you. That is what we are learning. If you don't know, blindly you will do the trading. But since you know, you have to be very, very cautious. Because in such cases, you need to strictly, you need to follow the stop loss. Very strictly. In some cases, you may be a little bit lenient, but here, in such cases, you need to be very, see, because that is what I said. That is the rule. That is the rule. If the day when the day stock is getting breakout, when it is breaking out from the accumulation, that day's volume has to be higher than the average volume. If it is not happening, there is going to be a turbulence. There is going to be
ये
some sort of a resistance which is going to happen. Look at this number of days. How?
I
See,
think he बताते
the
हैं
stock
निकालिए
started
कि if
coming
breakout
down.
happens,
1,
लगता है
2,
कि
3,
breakout है
4,
but
5,
without volume
6,
है,
7,
then it is not
8, 9, 10,
stable
11, 12,
breakout.
13,
Okay.
14 days, 14 trading days. It did not show you any kind of a sign that it is going to move up. Look at it. It was only moving. There is 1225 to 1210. 15 rupees only it is moving up and down for almost 14 days. Now,
oh,
if you have not learned, if you have not learned anything about this chart, how to read the chart, what is this accumulation, what is this, the pattern, what is stop loss, do you think you would have continued this? Because you would have got panic. You would have said that, what nonsense, the stock is not at all moving. I think whoever has suggested that buy this stock, he is a fool. better that it's not moving at all. Why I have to block my money? I will get out. You will sell. And because of this volume, it is show in giving you, it is actually testing your pulse, patience. It is testing your patience.
Huh?
That
I
that
don't
is
know.
what is very important. That whenever you see, you need to be very, very, very cautious. If the stock, the volume
ये BRP का ना
is
last वाले से ज़्यादा होगा.
better, better the volume, better the strike rate. Because if that day, if the volume would have been
Good night.
better than the average volume, possible instead of this 17th, the whatever what date it the target was reached on 12th of June. Possible instead of 12th of June, you would have got it in another 5-6 days earlier only. That you would have reached that, you would have got the profit. Now, same I'm telling you, keep a track of Dr. Reddy's. It has broken out from flag. Now it has broken out from flag with a good volume. Good volume. See, this is the day because this is the rectangle. It has broken out from rectangle. It has broken out from rectangle on 21st of August. So closing price is 1276. So you can enter at 1277. Exactly now it is 1277 only. There is a possibility that you can buy at 1277 on Monday also. You can buy. You can buy it on at 1277 and keep a track. And stop loss is trailing. Stop loss is trailing. So 1265 should be your stop loss when you buy on Monday, and next day if it goes up, you need to take the previous one. And here it is, there is a support, there is a resistance. So from 1277, the stock is expected to go up to 1379. Almost 100 rupees possibilities are there. 100 rupees possibilities are there. You can gain. 100 rupees possibilities are there, but you can gain. Let us keep it run. Okay. Now, support and resistance you have learned. You learned about how to find out the target, how to find out the target rate. Now you learned about one particular pattern, that is double bottom you have learned. Double bottom you have learned. Now let us learn another pattern. That is, see, there are n number of patterns. There are so many people, they are talking about so many patterns. All these things they will talk about. But we talk about few patterns which are very, very actually powerful patterns by which most of the institutional players they follow. Right. Let us talk about the stock. 1 minute. Before I go to the stock, I have to stop this replay. Right. Otherwise, the replay will be there continuously. Some good stock. Okay. Supreme Industries. I will go to Supreme Industries. I have already shared this stock with all of you. I have shared this stock. Now, okay, I have just noticed, right? There is some formation which is happening. The stock started from here, it started moving up, coming down, moving up, coming down, went up, came down, went up, came down. Now started moving up. I don't know, right? Now I saw this is how you can find out that whether it is going to be a triangle or it is going to be a rectangle or it is going to be a double bottom or triple bottom, head and shoulder. That 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 You need to bring out this artist in you. Every individual is an artist. Every individual is an artist because you can definitely visualize. Suddenly, if you see, suppose if you see, what is this? This is an remote, right? This is an AC remote. So if you keep like this, you will be able to visualize that, oh, it looks like rectangle now. Can you visualize this is a rectangle? You can visualize or not?
Yes.
Yes. So that means, why do you say it is a rectangle? Why? Because you learned that rectangle means it has to be like this, and you learned long back, and once you learned it during your school days or whatever it is, so it is already get in your mind. So whenever you see anything, you will try to recognize the, now what is this, what shape is this?
Same, a smaller rectangle or a square. Yeah. Yeah.
What shape is this?
Same, I would say.
Square.
Yeah.
Because all the sides are equal. This is also equal, this is also equal. So you know very well that you can easily, you could able to make out, because this your
Ramesh,
visually.
sorry, cursor I am not able to see.
No, I'm not moving any cursor at all. I'm just showing you here with my hand.
Okay, okay, okay.
I'm just showing you. I've taken the tea coaster and telling you what the shape, what is the shape here you can see. This is square. What is the shape? Now I kept my remote, easy remote. What is the shape? This is rectangle. You can, why I am showing you is that the moment you see certain things, immediately you will try to make out that, this is square, this is rectangle, this is circle, this is that. Same way, here, that is, the artist is there in everybody. There is one artist who is hidden inside. So you need to bring that artist outside. You need to, whenever you look at a chart, see in this chart only there is some other pattern is also there. Can somebody see what kind of a pattern? Some, forget about pattern, some another uh, shape is there, some other shape is also there. Can somebody notice the shape in the same chart?
Triangle.
Triangle I have drawn here. Other than triangle, there is some shape. Now, look, I just go here and I will draw. I will draw something and then you can tell me. Okay. U shape.
Cup and saucer.
What is the shape?
Cup.
Cup. Cup. Yes. So this shape is also there, because how did you make out this is a cup? Because when you have drawn a line, you could able to just match it with something what you have seen. So you could able to make out that this is what is, bringing out the artist within yourself. உங்களுக்குள்ள இருக்கிற அந்த आर्टिस्ट வெளியில கொண்டு வரணும். You have to bring out अंदर जो आर्टिस्ट है उसको बाहर लेके आओ. Visualize, visualize it and see. So see, this is this, that's why I have seen this stock as a, definitely the stock is going to move up, because there are two patterns which is forming. One is cup. So cup means, in cup also the same logic applies. What is, for what can be the target? This is the low, this is the low, and this is the high. So this much, when it breaks out, this much level, the stock will go up. If it breaks out, it will go up to this. Now 30% is possible. 30%, 31% is possible if it breaks out about this. But how many days it will take for the stock to reach? I have to put from here the stock was started. Here it is broken out. So it is 101 bars divided by 2. 102 divided by 2 is 51. So the stock is expected, yes, there is a possibility that on by 28th of August it can reach that level. But what you have to see once again, yes, there is a good volume. See on that breakout day, this is the breakout what has happened. On this particular day, there is a very good volume which has happened, better than average volume. See this day, 17th of June, right? But there is a possibility that it will reach this. Somebody's mic is on, I suppose. You can please mute yourself. I don't want disturbances. Okay? Yes. Now, let us see, because, and here, the stop loss, you need to find out the stop loss, because this is the breakout you have seen. You need to keep, because the stock has started moving up, even though there is a good volume, and it started moving up, but it has come down below this level. So you will be making a loss only here. It is not going to hit the target. Why it did not hit the target? Because even though you saw there is some sort of an pattern to bring out, but actually from where the stock started coming down, not this. This is the place where the stock has started coming down. And at this level, if it crosses only, you can say that the breakout can happen. But when you draw from here to here, is this a cup? Is this a cup? No, this is not a cup. But if you bring it here, yes, it looks like a cup. But it is not correct, because this is not the beginning of the fall. The beginning of the fall is somewhere here. So you need to, this you cannot consider as an accumulation at all. Understood? Understood? How to take, from where to consider the accumulation? Where? This is the place where you have to take. So if this is the place you are taking as the fall, you have to take this up somewhere. The stock has to move. You need to take further from this level. If the stock moves up to that level only, you can not, you need to draw a line and say that, where is this horizontal line? Yes. So if it breaks above this line, that is 5156, if it breaks above that line, yes, then you can say this cup formation is possible. So I am not considering right now, because the cup formation is not happening at all. I am not considering this. Only for you to understand, I have shown that I am not considering that formation, because to bring out that artist, I have shown you there is something else also you can see. Now I have seen this pattern somewhere here. Suddenly my artist, artist from my artist from inside says that there is some formation which is happening. What? Yes, this is low, this is another low. Let us try to connect this line. I have drawn a line. This is high, This is also high. I have connected this, and there is one more high here also. So three highs I have connected. Now, can you tell me? It looks like a triangle. If I connect these two also, this low and this high, if I connect, now you can see there is a triangle which is formed. Right. Can you see a triangle or not?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Now, when to enter? When to enter? If it breaks above above the line coming from top to bottom, somewhere here you need to enter, because if the stock closes above this line today it has not crossed, it only touches this line. Tomorrow if the stock crosses somewhere here, so I have put 4360 as my entry point. I have put 4360. Why? Because I was drawing this line somewhere here. I was drawing this line somewhere here. So I thought 4360 will be good enough to enter. Okay. Yes. Now you look at it. Suppose if I draw this line here also the closest, here also it closed, here also it closed, here also it closed. Now on this day the stock has broken out, broken above the line. So you can easily enter at 4360, 4359.50, 4360 you can enter, 4360 you can enter. And now look at the volume, look at the volume, because it has broken out of triangle, and volume is 203 is the average and 201 is that day's volume. What is it indicating? There is going to be, because almost equal, it's not higher than the average, but at the same time it is not very low also. Somewhere only 2000 stocks less. It is indicating that still it is going to be some sort of a turbulence. Now we have to calculate the target, how much it will reach, how much it will reach from this bottom to this high, right? Okay, take this and keep it where it is going to break. It is going to break somewhere here. You have kept, so 17.7% is what it is expected. And what is the target date? How will you make out when it is going to reach the target? This is the date it started, this is the date it ended. So 54 bars, 54 means 27 days. Now 27 bars. So it is going to hit on or before 19th September. 19th is, oh, I have put 29th September by mistake, I suppose. 19th September. So 19th September it is going to hit. What is the target? It is going to be, so 424287, because you are expecting that you can enter at 4291 or 4292 only you can enter. So 4292 into 17%, whatever is the target. There we have put that cursor here also. So it is showing 17%, it will move. Let us see what is happening. Come down, but did it hit the stop loss? No, because the low of this is what you have to follow, because as of now you are following this. When you learn Ichimoku, you will come to know how to fix the stop losses and all. Okay, moving up, moving up, moving up. Yes, it is moving up. As of now, from this level it has come to this level. So from 4 to 6, 4 to 65, 4 to 85, from 4 to 85, now it has come up to 4 to 67. So it is giving an indication that yes, it is moving. Because here this, when it has broken from this, the volume was okay. It is not very good. It was not above the average. For 3 days it has given a turbulence. Again here also for 3 days it is giving some turbulence. It is not going pat. It's not going the way it has to. Straight away it is not moving up. Some sort of a turbulence. But if you see the stock, when the volume is absolutely high, above the average volume, that gives you the full support for the stock to move up faster to the to reach the target. How many of you enter this stock? Any of you bought? Because I have shared it in the group. Because I have bought it. I have bought this stock. I am holding it out now.
I too. I too.
Okay, great. Okay. Uh, Before I go to another pattern, before I go to another pattern, there is very important thing I'm going to teach you. Now, you wanted to buy this stock. Okay, I have given you all the this. I have made the triangle. I have drawn the triangle. I have given you the entry date. I have given the stop loss. I have given the exit amount, exit date, everything I have given. How much will you invest in this stock? How much? Vijay Kumar will not tell because I have explained it. And of course, Krujina will not tell. How much will you, if you want to buy this stock, how much money will you put? Anybody can just tell me whatever comes to your mind. Absolutely, I'm not going to beat you, or I'm not going to curse you. I'm not going to shout at you.
Maybe 50,000.
How did you? Why 50,000? Why not 1 lakh? Why not 25,000? Why 50,000?
Money actually, how much we are available having in hand, that we need to see. One thing is how much we are going to
Okay.
invest based on the reserve.
You had 50,000 rupees, so you wanted to invest 50,000 in this total. Now,
Maybe
tomorrow
we have
someone,
to share and we have to split and invest actually.
no, you have to split. I don't see, the thing is that I'm not asking, I don't know how much money you have to invest in my stock market. I don't know. Correct? So there is a formula. There is a formula that if whatever amount you are deciding to invest in your stock market, but for each and every stock, each and every trade, how much to invest? How much to invest? Because if you follow that strictly, if you follow, your loss will be minimized. Your loss will be minimized. Second, you will have an opportunity to do more trades. More trades. For example, now I'll take only example of this particular trade only. I told you, you have to enter at 4360. Stop loss is 4268. 4268. How much is that? If suppose if it is hits your stop loss, how much loss you will make? Because you bought it at 4360, but it hit that stop loss at 4268. How much you are losing? What money you are losing?
So 92 rupees we are losing.
92 rupees you are losing now. So if it hits the stop loss, per share you are going to lose 92 rupees. Forget about now how much amount you have to invest. Don't bother about it. You may have 10 lakhs, you may have 50 lakhs, you may have 1 crore. Don't bother. So 92 rupees per share you are going to lose in this particular trade. Now, for each and every trade, you as a person has to decide how much maximum money you are ready to lose in this trade. Tell me, 92 rupees is what is per share you are going to lose as per the calculation, as per the stop loss. Now, you tell me how much maximum money you are ready to lose in this trade. Guess any amount you can tell me. Are you ready to lose 500 rupees? Are you ready to lose 1000 rupees? Are you ready to lose 2000 rupees in this particular trade? How much you are ready to lose? In
1,000.
case 1000 rupees. Okay. So if you are ready to, you have to fix. I'm telling you, this is very, very, very important. For each and every trade, you have to decide how much maximum money you are ready to lose. I told you in the beginning, stock market is definitely a gambling. Definitely a gambling. Because you can't make profit in each and every trade, you cannot make profit at all. So you have to be mentally prepared to make losses. So here in this trade, you are ready to make 1000 rupees loss, maximum 1000 rupees loss, you are ready. Now divide that 1000 divided by 92. 1000 divided by 92, how much?
11. Almost 11.
That is what is the stock you have to buy for this trade. No more than that. So 11 into 4360. How much is the amount? That is the amount you have to invest in this stock. If you invest, if you buy 11, only 11 if you buy from this stock, your loss, in case if your goes down also, your loss will be definitely minimized. Understood? So for each and every trade, you have to calculate the first you have to fixed loss how much, that is buying price minus stop loss, how much it is, keep it with you. Then how much maximum you are ready to lose, you decide and divide that loss, and you will come to know what quantity you have to buy. Very simple, and this is the thumb rule. Those who are making good amount of money in stock market, they follow this. I follow certain way. My stock, I mean, and maximum loss for me, what I decide is any stock which is less than 500 rupees, any stock which is less than 500 means I will put maximum loss is 500. If the stock value is 200, 150, 230, 250, 400, anything, I am ready, my maximum loss will be 500. That's it. I will not go beyond that. Only 500. Any stock between 1000 to 2000 rupees stock value, I fix myself that I am ready to go 1500 rupees. I am ready to lose 1500 rupees. Any stock above 2000 rupees to 3000, 4000, whatever it is, I fix 2000 is the maximum for me. I will not go beyond that. 2000 is what is the maximum I fix myself. I am very conservative. I am telling you, I am very conservative in investment. I don't want, I am not, what you call, eager to make more money, but at the same time, I don't want to lose more money also. I am very happy that, yes, if I get 10 to 12%, I'm very happy, enough for me. But at the same time, I'm not ready to lose more than 2%, 3%. I'm not interested. No, very, very conservative. So now, yes, for this stock, I have, because the stock value is 4,600, above 2,000, my maximum loss is 2,000. So 2,000 divided by 92, that is what I have put money in this. That's it. Even though I know very well that the stock is going to move up because the indication is there. Even in my Ichimoku has also given the indication that I mean, whatever stock I'm sharing with you, maximum stocks I share with Ichimoku has to give me the indication that yes, the stock is going to move up. Otherwise, I will not give. I will not share. So that has also given me the indication that yes, the stock is going to move up. But in spite of that, my upper limit for any stock above 2000 rupees is 2000 rupees. That's all. I don't go beyond that. So now, Palaniappan, even if you wanted to invest 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees to start with, you know that so many trades you can do. Because if you just don't know this calculation, this is the calculation and this is what the traders in stock market they follow. Because some people they will say that sure shot the stock is going to move up. Yeah, I am ready to. I know my maximum loss for this particular trade is I'm ready to lose 10,000, no problem. Because they have seen that good breakout with good volume, fantastic triangle pattern which has formed, all positive. So why should I? There is no way that I'm going to lose the money at all. But I'm not like that. I'm very conservative. I'm talking about myself. Huh? I'm not telling you that you follow me. I'm not telling you don't follow me. But this is what that risk, how much risk you can take, that is up to you. You have to decide for each and every trade. You have to decide what kind of a risk you are ready to take.
Rameshji,
Yes.
and no, that makes sense. And do you like obviously you also figure out the upper limit also, right? The target. And like as a newbie trader, should I follow that religiously, or if the stock, let's say it's keep going or over the target?
No, no, no. That is what, see, you need to follow the rules of the technicals. You need
Mm.
to follow the rules of the technicals, and you need to follow this, what I said, for investment for each and every trade, how much to invest. This is very, very important for a beginners. I mean, I'm doing trading for last 10 years, but after learning, I'm only 3 years now. Before learning this, learning technicals and all, it was no 5 years, I can say. No, 4 years. So after learning, I'm only 4 years. But first six years, what I traded on all tips basis only. But
Mm.
I didn't know. So after Samir came, I joined with Samir. I started learning. After that, it is only 4 years now. Not even 4 years, because almost for 6 months I was only doing paper trading. After that, only I invested my money. So you need to follow. Strictly, you need to follow. When you know that the stock is going to hit only up to this level, you need to go up to this level. If it goes up, also you should not wait at all. You have to sell, because that is what is the greediness. That is what
Yeah,
is the trap.
yeah.
That is the trap, actually. To be the right word, trap. If you wait, if the target, suppose for example here only, I mean, if 5090 is the stop, I mean the target I have set as per the calculations, right? Now, suppose it closes at I mean it reaches 5090 on some day, okay, and I did not sell. I saw that no, it looks like it is going up,
Mm-hmm.
so it goes up to 52. It goes up to 52. But because the target set was 5090, you were waiting that stock is moving 505200 or whatever it is. But you don't know from 52 how much it can come down.
Yeah, yeah.
Because see, the problem is here in Ichimoku, when you learn Ichimoku, you will understand that yes, even though the targets are set, there you can take the risk. When you have learned Ichimoku, you can take the risk. How? Because there, exit is, even though this is what is the short term, it is showing that this is what is the target, but there, exit norms for Ichimoku is totally different. So when you that hits that time, till such time you can take the risk, no problem at all. There you can take. when you have learned Ichimoku, yes, then you can follow that Ichimoku exit policy, whatever is that exit norm in Ichimoku, that you can follow. Absolutely no problem. And there also I am telling you, because I follow Ichimoku judiciously, I follow. Excellent one. So you follow that, no problem. But till such time, but short term, I can tell you short term, even if you follow Ichimoku also, exactly at this level, Ichimoku will indicate that it is going to come down. That's the beauty.
Okay.
And for,
And
and
maybe
for
this is I don't know if this is a more of a personal question, but um, with Ichimoku, like, what would you say is the win rate um, of all the trades that um, I don't know if you have an example on, if
Ichimoku, this one, what I have said, this particular thing, what I have set, the target and all those things based on Ichimoku only I have set. Even though this exactly, I have drawn this line, I have shown you, I put that, no, for whether you are following Ichimoku or anything, for short term, there has to be a consolidation. It should happen. If you don't see any kind of a consolidation, any pattern, if there is no pattern at all, don't enter at all. There
yeah,
has to be a pattern, whether it should be a cup pattern or cup and handle pattern, or the double bottom or triple bottom or rectangle or flag or anything, it has to, there should be a pattern, then only you have to enter. Otherwise, no. For short term, only for short term, this is a rule. For any short term, there has to be some
yeah,
indicator, you have to follow, some indicator has to follow. So this kind of an accumulations are high probability of hitting the target if it breaks out from the consolidation. Because see, this is what is beauty of the stock, because the stock started from here, it started moving, it went up to this level, it went up, but it has come down. When it comes down, people will understand, it will go down, let us wait, it will go down, let us wait, it may go down, let us wait. But suddenly it started moving up, they are confused. The stock started moving up. Should we buy or not? Should we hold? Suddenly it has come down for 3 4 days now again. So they will get confused what to do. Suddenly the stock started moving up, and then suddenly it started in sideways. The person who doesn't know anything about stock market, he will be confused what to do. But if you have, since you have learned now, find out if there is any pattern which is forming. When you see there is a pattern forming, you know very well that when there is a breakout which is going to happen at this time, when it breaks out this line, whenever it closes above this line, that is the day you should enter. And you need to follow that. How is the volume? Very important, you need to follow the volume also. Then you need to follow the stop losses. You follow, now see, look at it simple. If you follow the stop loss also, this day you have entered at 4360, you entered at 4360, and low on that day is 4139.50, 4140. So 4140 should be your stop loss. Now next day the closing is 4220, low is 4205. Now stop loss should be 4205. Now next day 43, stop loss is 4220. So next day, you go on. You are not making loss at all. Very simple that you are holding it out, but you don't know. But I have calculated 4268 as the stop loss. Even on this day itself, I have calculated. Even though 4139 is what is the low, but I have put 4268 as stop loss. Why? Because of Ichimoku. Because in Ichimoku, the system itself will tell you this this is the stop loss. The rule what set for Ichimoku, it will tell you for each and every trade, it will tell you that this is the stop loss for this particular trade, this is the stop loss you follow. That's it. That's why I said now you are learning stop loss, you are learning resistance, support. In Ichimoku, you need not have to bother all these things. Everything it will tell you. Okay. So any doubt so far? Because we have only 30 minutes now. I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish that at least this I want to finish. Maybe possibly last. I need only 10 minutes to teach you fundamentals. How to find out a fundamentally strong stock. Only fundamental. So possibly if we can finish within today, then next week we can get into Ichimoku only. Ichimoku I want to spend a little bit more time. So you need to understand that you need to find out. No, next week also we will not be going to Ichimoku because I have to teach you RSI, MACD. Yes. Okay. So one for short term, everything what you are learning right now is for short term only. I'm not teaching you anything for long term because when I go to fundamental, when I go to Ichimoku, I will tell you about long term. Now I'm teaching only about short term. Short term, how to make money in short term. Because see now, how many days? This is you are entering in this talk only. You see, you are entering on 11th of August. You are entering, and the target date what you have set is 19th of September. Hardly 40 days. Not even 40 days. Less than 40 days. You are going to earn almost 17%. You are going to earn from this trade. So I am teaching about short term. And when I go to Ichimoku, I will tell you long term. And the fundamental stock, how fundamentally strong the stock or whatever it is, that is useful for people who wanted to be in the trade for long term. You want to invest for a long term, yes, you have to look into fundamentals and all. I'm not bothering, I'm not following any fundamental. I don't know who is the Supreme. I really don't know what this company is doing. Supreme Industries, I heard this name, but I don't know anything about this industry. I mean, this company. I don't know I don't know anything about this company. But because I'm not going to keep my money for a long term, I'm going to put money because I'm looking into the target date. How many days? 40 days. I'm going to put my money only for 40 days. In this 40 days, I'm not bothered that this company is going to collapse. No. Yes, if you are going to put your money for longer period, then you need to think about what is this company, what they are doing, how was their performance, all these things you have to understand. For short term, not. Second, whatever opportunities I'm sharing, tips I'm giving in the group, I don't go beyond Nifty 100. I'm not going beyond Nifty 100. Or max to max, I go up to Nifty 200 only. I'm not going for 500 stocks also. I have filtered myself that I will look into Nifty 200 stocks. Out of 5,000 stocks, I will look into only 200 stocks. Out of this 200 only, I will look into all these things. I will see, is there any pattern forming? If the pattern, yes, if I could able to find that there is a pattern forming, then I will look into, I will put that stock into Ichimoku. I will put the Ichimoku indicator and find out how is this stock is moving, it is going to move or not. Because one first is pattern is important. I have to see the pattern. And I look into only the 200 stocks. I don't go beyond that. That is why I'm not sharing every day stocks. There may be someday I'll share you 2, 3 stocks, someday I don't share at all because I don't find any. But if I put 500, if I put 1,000, definitely every day I can give you the tips for some 2, 3 stocks. Every day I can give. But the thing is that I don't want enough for me because in a week if I get some 2, 3 trades also, more than enough for me. So that 2, 3 trades I will keep it for 30, 40 days. I will rotate my money. Okay. And I'm going to teach you how to filter the stocks, how to find out of 5,000 which stock is going to break out like this. The breakout is going to happen. How did I know that Supreme is going to break out? Because I have, for that also I have some filter. I have a tool. So that tool, I will be sharing with you. That tool you will see, when you see that out of 5,000, it will automatically filter that this is what is it. This many stocks are there which is going to break out. So on that basis, you look, open the stock and see if there is any pattern in that particular stock. It will give you some 5, 6 stocks. It will give you every day, or it may, when you, if you are putting, I have put a norm only Nifty 200. I have put. I'm not going beyond Nifty 200. If you put Nifty 500, then it will give you more stocks. So you have to. For me, it may give every day. It may give you some 3, 4 stocks only. Out of these 3, 4 stocks, I will see if there is any pattern for me. If there is no pattern, I will not share anything, nor I'm interested in investing in that money. So because I'm a short-term trader, so I need to see pattern. If there is no pattern, no. Now, this is one kind of a triangle. This is what is, yeah. Any question somebody wants to ask me? Because I could able to see
Ramesh, I
somebody.
have one small query regarding that Ichimoku. For short term also we can go with that, correct? Based on the Ichimoku.
Yes. For short term,
Okay.
for long term, both you can use Ichimoku. You can follow Ichimoku, but for short term, the condition is there should be some pattern formation has to be there.
Okay.
Pattern formation is very important for short term. If there is no accumulation, there will be no breakout. If there is no breakout, the stock will not move up at all.
Okay. So based on that filter, you told that to select the stock, we need to do first that one, and then we need to go for Ichimoku, or we need to select that one first one, and then we have to come this patterns trading view.
Yes, yes. First you filter, use the tool and filter the stocks. Then you look for pattern. You look for pattern. When you see that yes, there is a pattern which is forming, so you have the confidence that yes, it is going to be breakout. Once it breaks, definitely it is going to move up to this level, that level and all. Then you apply Ichimoku. And then Ichimoku, if Ichimoku
So
gives you that, Ichimoku also gives you that yes, positive sign, it is giving you that it is going to move up only, blindly you can go. Okay.
okay.
Uh, I have not taught you Ichimoku. Now I will show you how the Ichimoku will give you.
For long term also same philosophy, or otherwise the second one we can
Long
bypass
term,
it.
no, no. The long term it is totally different. Absolutely long term it is totally different. Totally different. Okay. See, this is Ichimoku. Now I have applied Ichimoku. You don't know. Only there is some lines and all these things. So when I teach you, you will understand. But for me, because I have learned, I know that this day, this is the day I have seen that. Yeah, this is what is the triangle I have made. I am waiting for that breakout. The breakout has happened. Now, now the Ichimoku is indicating those who have learned Ichimoku. There are some Kuzina has learned, and I also know because this trade I have taken with the risk. I have taken with the risk. Without risk, I have not taken because there are certain things which is indicating you that there is still it is not, even though that triangle is there, breakout has happened, everything has happened, but it is not clear indication that it is going to have a smooth sailing. It is, there are certain things, and now I have entered because I have taken some risk. Now I have gone. Now it is moving up. it is moving up. The day it is going up, stock is moving up. Now the day has come, that 22nd. Even on this day, we are on 22nd, I have entered the stock. Now only I got, Ichimoku is giving me, today only it is giving me that, yes, absolutely now you need not have to worry. Ichimoku has given a clear indication that don't worry now. No, even now it has not given me the signal. Even even on 22nd, it has not given the signal. It is telling you still it is in risk. Still it is in risk only. Still it is in risk. But yes, but but there are certain parameters on this day. There are certain parameters of Ichimoku has indicated me that it is going to be, as I told you, you will get a signal 26 days in advance. I told you 26 days advance, it will give you the signal that the stock is going to move up. That signal I got it. That you will learn. But yes, that signal, when you get it, you can enter the stock, but without risk. You will not get the fruit. With, yes, because I took risk. With risk you can enter the stocks. Now with risk you will get more benefit. Without risk you will get less benefit. That also you will learn when I teach you the Ichimoku. How much of profit you will be making if you take risk, how much profit you will be making without taking any kind of a risk. Yes, but this risk also, as I told you, because I am very conservative, very conservative. I am very conservative. That is why I have taken only that risk which suits me. With conservativeness, the risk what I can. Otherwise, some people, same trade, those who are uh, ready to take more of risk, they are not worried about, they are ready to take more risk, means they would have entered this stock on this day itself. That is, when the stock was at 4242, some people would have entered this stock. They would have entered at 4242 also. But the problem is that high risk on this particular day. Here, this was the day on 6th of August. They would have what you call, uh, they would not have been in a position to decide whether to continue or not. What should we do? Should I get out? Because the indicator says that it is going to go down. What should I do? Yes, because it has gone down for 2 days. Because this indicator here, it is clearly, it says that exit rule has come. But they said, okay, no problem. I am ready. We hold it. I will hold it for some time. They were holding it out. Now they have got the fruit. So I will teach you that in Ichimoku also. When I teach you Ichimoku, I will definitely teach you how risk you can take, what kind of a risk take, at what level you can take, at every level what kind of a risk is there, you will be learning it out. Okay, now this this is one type of an uh, triangle what you have seen, because this triangle is like this. So this triangle is like this. So there are different triangles also there, no? You can have a triangle like this also. You can have triangle like this. You can have it. This is also a triangle, no?
Yes.
The above one is also triangle and below one is also triangle. Now, yes, I told you that I have taken risk. I have taken risk in this trade. Even though there is a, what you call, pattern is formed, triangle form is there. Ichimoku has also given me that the stock is going to move up, that indication. But the risk is what, in this triangle, the stock, the upper line is coming from top to bottom. It is coming from top to bottom. That means what it says, the price from top, it is coming down. So there is more possibility of stock moving down than moving up when it breaks out. Listen clearly, yeah? Because it is an descending triangle. This is descending from top, it is coming down. So the possibilities of stock going down is more than breaking up. So why? Because see, the thing is that there is a, see, the stock started coming down from here. From here, it started coming down here. So this is a risk. Possible that it would another 2 days, if it would have gone down, it would have broken this. If it is out of this triangle means leave it, because how much it can go down. Now we have calculated about stock moving up. Suppose if the stock, suppose the same stock, if it has started moving down, suppose if it started moving down, there is a possibility that the stock will go up to this level. It can go up to this. It can go down up to this level. 3303. From 4031, it can go as low as 3033. Because if it breaks down below, if it breaks down up, it will move up. If it breaks down below this line, it will go up to this level. And in this triangle, this this was more possible than this. That was the risk what Ichimoku was giving me, and I have taken that risk. I said, okay, no problem, anyway my stop loss is there, I have put stop loss, plus I have decided that I will not go more than 2000 rupees. I'm going to, if at all, if I lose, I'm going to lose 2000. No problem. Understood? Why the risk, why the stop loss is very important, why this maximum uh, loss, you have to keep it in your mind. If you don't keep this 2000 in your mind, or whatever amount you are deciding, 1000 rupees or 2000, 5000, whatever it is, see, this is the risk, because you don't know how long. If it goes down, when should I get out? There should be some norm you have to fix yourself, and this is what it was indicating. And this kind of pattern, in this kind of a pattern, if the stock, if you find a triangle like this, and if you see the stock moving, this bottom line, top line is straight, bottom line from low to high, if it goes, and if the stock moves within this triangle, if it breaks out, it more possibilities in this triangle that the stock is going to move up only. Downward is very less. Going down is very less. Moving up is very high. Another type of triangle, what you can see is what happened? Stock coming top to bottom, and then this level, the stock from here it is going up, here it is coming down, here it is going up. If you find this kind of an triangle also, yes, if it breaks out, there is a possibility the stock will move. This is also another kind of a triangle. These are the only three types of triangles. This is known as ascending triangle. This is, no, this is ascending triangle, this is descending triangle, and this is symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangle. Three types of triangles you have to, if you are looking for triangle, you will be able to see three types of triangle. Here 50-50, here it is, definitely it is going to move up, the possibilities are very high for moving up. Here it is 50-50, it may go up, it may come down. Here 70%, I can say more than 50%, 60%, 70%, it is going to go down. Here it is possibilities are very less. But in any of this triangle, any of this accumulation breakout, you have to look for volume. When it breaks out, the volume has to be a good volume. That day's volume should be much more than average volume. It is very important. Any doubt so far? Now I will show you one more pattern. I will go to one another pattern I will show you. Let it be there. Ah, see, this is what I was talking about. See, this is a triangle, descending triangle. This is descending triangle. It was little bit of symmetric also. Symmetric also. There is 50-50% breakout possible. See here, it broke out the stock. Yahan, this is the place where it has broken up because exact fantastic triangle. This is really a very good triangle. From here it started coming down. From here it started moving up. Here is the breakout. But look at the volume. Look at the volume. 6.15 is the average and 5.77 is that day's volume. That means turbulence. Definitely a turbulence. Look at the stock, it started moving down. And yesterday it has closed at 240 rupees because my stop loss is 243. So 240 means you need to get out of this stock. You need to get out of this stock because definitely it is going to move down because 3 days it has come down. I don't know tomorrow it may go up or not, but I have seen that in Ichimoku also it is giving some indication. Ichimoku has also given the indication that better get out. Ichimoku has also given the indication better get out. When you learn this Ichimoku, you will understand this. It is, see, because in triangle it can come below this also, but here it is very clearly it has indicated that yesterday 22nd of August it is indicated very clearly, it is indicated get out of this stock is going to go down. Okay, now I'm looking for one pattern, a rectangle pattern. I'm looking for one rectangle pattern if I could able to see. Yes, in Bajaj it was there, I suppose. Mhm. Okay. Let me find out one stock. Just give me a minute. Let me find out a stock for rectangle. With that, we will stop today's because we are already at 11:30 to 1:30. So we have to stop it. So maybe next week when we come, we will learn about fundamental as well as we will learn about how to find out the RSI and other things we will learn next week. Ajanta, Ajanta Pharma. Now, look at this chart. Just look at the chart and tell me what kind of bring out your artist and tell me, is there any pattern you can see here?
Rectangle only, sir.
Here you see two, actually you see two. You can see, if I take this, from here the stock is coming down, or here it is any high, if I take, and if I take this, I can draw a triangle also here. I can draw. I can draw a triangle also, because no, not, this is not, from here I can take this. So I can draw a, I can draw a triangle. You can see this triangle also, but look at it. Why you have to bring in your, why you have to bring in your artist outside is, I saw triangle, I have drawn, and of course the stock did break out, and when it broke out here, the volume is also not bad. Volume is good. Look at the volume, because it was 190, 194.96 average, and that day it was 286. Good. But can you see the stock did not go up? It did not go up. Why? Because here the pattern is actually, it is not triangle. The pattern is rectangle. Pattern is rectangle. How rectangle? Because you see here, because rectangle fits perfectly. Why? Because you can see the stock, this is the high on this day, this is the low on this day. The stock is moving within this range. It went, again it has started coming down, it went, again it has started coming down. So when you have drawn a triangle also, when you have drawn a triangle, if you have seen that your artist said that no, no, it is only triangle, don't worry, go for it. You have gone, but it hit stop loss. There is no other way that you have booked the loss. You see, immediately you see again, is there a possibility, any other, is there any other formation happening? Yes, there is a rectangle which is forming. This is the high, this is high, the stock is moving within this range. It is not going up, it is not moving ahead and going, it is not going below this also. Within this range it is moving. So now you need to wait. Again the same norm, you have to wait for the stock to break out and close above this line, the top line, it has to close above. And you can same calculation, absolutely, this is the low, this is the high. So you have to keep it, what can be the, if it breaks out, what is the percentage you will be able to get? You are going to get 12.62%. But date range you cannot do right now. Why? Because you don't know So you need to wait. You need to wait for the stock to reach somewhere here. Then you can put the date range and say that it is going to take that much of days. Because I have calculated, see here I have put all these things based on the triangles only. I have put all these things at triangle only. So the stock 2629 was the stop loss. Somewhere here it touched. Yeah, somewhere here it touched. So get out of this stock. Out. We were out of this stock. We have made loss and we booked. But now there is an uh, rectangle which is forming. But in any, whether it is a triangle or rectangle or cup and handle or double bottom, triple bottom, in all these things, strictly you need to follow the stop loss. If you don't follow the stop loss in any trade, you will be making losses only. You will not be able to make money at all if you don't follow the stop loss. That is the reason I told you in I have put many messages in the group also in Learn and Earn. Those who cannot spend at least 30 minutes in a day, don't be in this group. Whatever you learn, you need to practice, and you should be in a position to spend at least 30 days every day. You need to spend. If you have invested every day, you have to open and see what is the status of your investment, what is your level of the stock, whether it has hit the stop loss or not. If it is, if it hit the stop loss, better next day get out. Now I bought Supreme, I bought Bank of Baroda also. Looking at that, the same thing what I have shared, I have also invested. I have bought Bank of Baroda shares also. Tomorrow, I mean on Monday, first thing that I will be selling it out because already it touched stop loss. So there is no other way, no point in keeping that stock. I will get out. I will sell it and get out.
Rameshji, one question. So if you were looking at this chart live, so on the 16th of I think July, like before that, it was a triangle, right? At that point, you would not know that it is a rectangle,
No.
right?
Why? Because see, the thing is that if I look when I was, yeah, I will replay this. Okay. See, somewhere if I am somewhere here,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere here. Now here you cannot make out it is a rectangle, no?
Yeah,
Because rectangle means in the stock has to one more level it has to go somewhere
right.
here. It goes somewhere here, then only you can make out.
Yep.
Otherwise, you cannot make out the. Now, I could able to see there is a triangle. There is a triangle. So I draw this because this is one high, this is one high. I connected this
Mm-hmm.
and I have drawn a line which goes like this. And here is the low and here is the low I have connected.
Yep.
And of course, I could able to see the stock moving within
Right.
that. But unfortunately, yes, it did. Only thing is what has happened is that it did not. Yes, see here, it did break out. It did break out. And the volume is not so great, but it is not that low also
Mm-hmm.
because you
Mm-hmm.
can see 195 was the average and 286 is that day's volume.
Mm-hmm.
Now you tell me, of course, it is a very good breakout, not bad, good breakout, but unfortunately, what has happened now? Now, because this again it touched this level and it had started coming down. Now I can definitely think that possible that it is going to be a rectangle. It is possible that it is going to be a rectangle. Now, because I started see again it goes up, it is again at that level only, it is not going beyond that. It comes down immediately. It is coming down, coming down. Of course, in rectangle also, this is actually the level. This is the level by which it is coming. One or two lines it is going down, okay.
Yeah.
But this is the level. Within this level only it is playing. It touches, it goes here, comes down. Oh, it went there, came down. It comes somewhere close to this line. It started moving, but it has come down. It touched it, went up, came down, went up, came down.
But in this
Moving up.
case, you would have taken the trade at the breakout and then taken the loss and then come
Yes,
out, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's okay. So this is how, you need to find out, you if when you look at the chart. I'm telling you, this last week I left, really I did not bother you much. You have not done any homework, you did not share anything. But now onwards, my humble request, again I'm telling you, humble request. I'm not forcing you. Absolutely, I'm not forcing you. For your betterment, if you really want to be an expert in stock market, please practice, practice, practice. Look at the chart. Open any stock. Open any stock. Just like that, randomly you open any stock. And then look, is there any pattern forming? Can you see some pattern? Try to share. I will tell you what mistake you have done. It's not that I am I'm not, I cannot say I'm expert, very, very good expert. No. Even I will also make mistake. Because this is such a thing that, you need to get out your perfect artist, you have to get out. You have to bring out that expert who is there inside. But it is very difficult unless until, I'm making mistakes means Samir used to make mistakes. It's not that Samir used to share some stocks, this, but that also used to fail. So he also used to say that. No, because see, the thing is that unless until you don't make mistake, you will not be able to correct it. Make mistake, no problem. That is why I'm telling you, immediately you don't put in your money into stock market. You do paper trading for some time. You do paper trading. Then when you have the confidence that yes, I'm very confident. See, because now I feel that after 6 months, 8 months of paper trading, I found myself that now I could able to. And in that, during that time also, I used to send it to Samir. Sir, this is okay. Is it okay? He used to say, this is a forced triangle, this is a forced rectangle, this is not that. You have to look into this also. But what you missed is this is what you missed it. You didn't notice this. So all these things, yes, made me to correct myself. And now, yes, somewhat I can say that yes, I am confident enough to trade. I can suggest. I'm suggesting now whatever stocks I have suggested. I can. Every stock has not given you the profit. As I said, every stock, every trade will not give you the profit. But you need to look into average. How many things, how many stocks has given the profit. So you now, for example, between these two only, Supreme and Bank of Baroda. Supreme has given you the profit. Bank of Baroda has given you the loss. Now look at the profit Supreme has given you. Look at the profit. Look at the loss what you are going to book in Bank of Baroda. But yes, there is still you are making profit. Still you are making profit as a whole in both the things put together. So in my thing, what I have seen that with a good amount of practice, spending more time to practice, with that you can look for some 70%, 70 to 80% hit you can take off. And with Ichimoku, you can surely you can look into that 20% hit ratio will be there. So if you are doing some 100 trades, 70 trades will be definitely you will be making profits. 30 trades you will not be doing profit. Okay. So any doubt as of now? Because we'll close it because already it is 1:45 now. We have to close.
Rameshji, I have one point regarding that. Today we have seen is pattern. So last week
Yeah.
what we saw is I think bars like that, correct?
Last week what we learned is only using the candlestick.
Candlestick, correct.
In candlestick pattern, we have seen different patterns of candlesticks formation. From there, we have now candlesticks formation also included in this. Plus, we have seen the visual patterns like triangle, double bottom, and rectangle, cup and handle, all these things. So now I want you to practice. Now this is two. Third, now the probability is more because we learned you had knowledge only about candlestick pattern. Now you have got this pattern also included. So this means you have got probability of winning is more now because when you see this pattern, there is a triangle pattern which is formed or rectangle pattern which is formed. You add that candlestick pattern also. How that candlestick pattern, whether the candlestick pattern fit into. See, look at this here only. Look at this Ajanta Pharma only. Now we learned last week the stock was coming down. You saw that it is moving up, so it moved up. Again, it has come down. You saw some pattern moving up. Again, it has come down. You saw some pattern moving up. Again, it has come down. You saw some pattern moved up. Now again, it has come down. You saw some pattern. Stock moved up. And this is an opportunity saying that there is some upward movement is happening. But once it crossed, now second step is this is what is for swing trading. Swing means you want to make less money. You want to make less money, but yes, you want to do a trading. Because here it is only 2 days, 3 days, the stock will move up and come down. 2 days, 3 days only it will move up and come down. But in this pattern, you know very well that your profits are going to be more because here what profit you are making. For example, you have entered here, okay, it went up to this level only because you used only the candlestick pattern. You made 4%. Again, you saw that the stock started coming down. You saw this is what Ramesh has taught me. You have seen, yes, you entered at this second candle and it took up to this level. So you made 6%. Again, you saw the stock coming down. Yes, here is the possibility that you can enter. So it went up to this level. It went up to this level because here it is again. The stock has come down here. So you made 4%. So here you will be able to make 4 to 6%. You will not be able to make more. But in this, how much you are making? You are making 12% if the breakout happens. But you need to wait. You need to wait. So that is why I said that you need to have patience. If you don't have the patience, you will not be able to do. So only candlestick pattern if you are using, you will be able to make 2%, 3%, 4%, 6%, not beyond that. You will not be able to make more than that. But in this triangle pattern or rectangle pattern, you will be able to make much more. The profits will be more. But yes, number of days also you need to wait. It's not that here it is only 2 days, 3 days, you will make 2%, 4%. But there you need to wait for 30 days, 40 days, whatever it is, depending upon the number of days accumulation, what you take. So my another way for me also for trading, I will be selecting when I see the patterns or whatever it is also, I will see that it is see here, it is already it is 3 months. So it is from mid-April, it is still accumulating. May, June, July, August, it is more than 4 months it is accumulating. So if it is 4 months, if it is going to accumulate, when it breaks up, definitely it will take 2 months time to reach the target. Whether should I go for this trade or not, I will not go, because I don't want to block my money for 2 months and all. Yes, I will see where I will be able to get my profit in 30 days or 40 days. Okay, I will select like that also. I will try to enter the trade like that also. That is all I'm following. I'm not forcing you that you should also follow, but you can decide. Yeah, pineapple, you have some query?
Ramesh, a small point. Say, since on this technical, I'm a little new. So, how to start this example to find the pattern or triangle like that? Say, maybe we can take any stocks or something. We can try it because it's that's why we are not another issue to start.
See, right now, I have not given the tool. I told you that I have got a tool also to filter the stocks, that I will be sharing with you only in the fourth week when you are completely thorough. Right? Reason behind is, I don't want actually you to trade right now. I don't want you to trade. I don't want you to trade. You are learning. You learn first. You complete your learning. Once you finish the 4 weeks of learning, when you are thorough about technicals, when you are thorough about indicators, when you are thorough about Ichimoku, yes, the last day I will be sharing that tool, the link I will be sharing with you, so that automatically you just have to click. You don't have to do anything. You just click. It will filter the stocks and tell you. And when you find that filter, you need to look for this formation. Is there any visual formation happening, pattern, that you have to find?
That is okay, but
But right
no,
now,
understand. But now starts with we can take any stock, something like that. We can find out something
yes,
like that,
yes.
right?
Now what you have to, because I told you that there is a way. I told you there is a tool, but many people, they don't teach you the tool. They will not give you the tool at all. Many people, they don't talk about the tool. So when you don't have the tool, what will you do? If you don't know, if suppose I got the tool, I came to know, I got it, I using it out, and of course I have put the parameters. I have put it lot of parameters. I worked day and night. I have spent so many days I spent to put that parameters and all, because that tool doesn't come just like that. You need to put the parameters. To put the parameters, how to use the tool is very, very, very important. So I have put n number of days I put behind that to learn that, to put the parameters. And if you don't have the tool, there is no other way. You just have to look at the stocks, open anything. That is why I said that there are 5,000 stocks, you will become mad to look at it. So now, first you restrict to Nifty 50. Restrict to Nifty 50. So Nifty 50 means only 50 stocks. So look at only those 50 stocks. Look at those only 50 stocks. Open it, 50 stocks, open. See, is there any, every day open it and see, is there any formation happening? Any formation, any pattern, visual pattern is there or not? Look at it. So definitely tomorrow, because tomorrow my repeat session is going to be there for those who joined today, and there are some people who have not joined today. They will be joining on Sunday, because they have confirmed it that they will be able to join only on Sundays. So after tomorrow's session, I will be putting that same patterns. I'm going to put the homework for all of you, that everybody has to share at least one stock of each one pattern, that you have to find out. How will you find out? That you need to open up all the stocks and see. There is no other way. That is how I have learned. Then when I got mad, when I got frustrated, I said, what nonsense is this? Every day, how can I, open up all the 5,000 stocks and find out? It becomes very tedious. It's not that 15, 20 minutes is not over. You can't do that within that half an hour or whatever it is. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Then I got this. Samir only told me. Samir told me this. You go here. Here you can get that. But filters you have to put. You have to put the filters. And then, of course, he has also made some filters and he has given that I have put some filters, use these filters and use it. So I put that filters, copied it and put it in my and that tool. And yes, and I have made some tools in that tool I have made in that website. I have made my own uh, terms and conditions, whatever it is. I put that norms. Then I started filtering myself. So right now, because since I have not shared that, you need to go through that. Yes, but I'm telling you right now also restrict it to Nifty 50. Don't go beyond that. Only look at Nifty 50 stocks. 50 stocks only. So even 50 stocks, click, open, see if there is any pattern. Even if you have to spend 1 minute, 2 minutes, so max to max what 100 minutes you have to spend to find out is there any pattern. Maximum 100 minutes you have to spend. But I'm not telling you that, okay, you just, if you find out one, share it. Because this is
Okay.
how you
The
will,
patterns,
this is how
Ramesh,
you
then
will,
the patterns, can you please share it that for starts with that in the PPT, that pattern?
yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Only that you, but because there is no other, I mean, in that PPT, there are only some 6 patterns are there. So that 6 patterns you find out. So I will,
Sir, will you?
yeah.
Sorry, sir. Sir, will you be sharing the pointers, the important pointers which you have told, like how to calculate this price, right, and all those? Will you be sharing any PPT on that?
I have told you to take the screenshots.
No. No, sir. I couldn't. I am was not. I I couldn't take that all. Otherwise, I have to attend tomorrow's repeat class. I will see that.
I have told you, no, that I mean the particular trade, how much you have to invest. That one you are talking of.
No, sir. Now you showed this no price range and all those things. No, then you have to look after the volume. Then you have to how to calculate all the things whichever the important.
No. That I have not. There is no PPT for that. I was only explaining when I was. I told you that is why I told you very first day. Please come with the note and pen. Please
Yes.
take down the important notes. So when I told you that you have to look for the volume, you have to note down. Oh, this is very important. I can, if you want, I can show you my scribbling notebook. What when I was learning, how I scribbled it. I've just scribbled it. You have to look for volume. Breakout tape, volume. Look for volume. That is what I have noted. But
Okay, sir.
anyhow, see, the simple thing is that I mean, you can join next tomorrow's repeat session. You can join, no issues at all. And second is that you okay. Maybe I will make one thing that yes. I have a PPT. I have a PPT. When I go for that next, the indicators. When I talk about indicators, this is all that patterns I'm talking about. Next week I'm going to indicators. When I talk about indicators, there I have mentioned it. Yes, I have mentioned it. You can take the screenshot and keep it with you. That you can PPT screenshot. You can take it. But any
Okay.
whatever I'm showing, you want to take it out, no problem. You can keep it with you. Okay. Before we leave, only 1 minute. Huh? Before we leave, I just wanted to share over 2 minutes. Right? Only one PPT I wanted to show. That PPT you can definitely keep it with you. You can take and keep it with you. What I have taught you that for each and every trade, how to calculate your how quantity, what quantity you have to, because I have explained it out. I have this, you can take. So entry price is A, stop loss is B. So the loss is A minus B is the loss. In case if the stock goes down from the entry. Now you have to consider how much maximum loss you are willing to forego in this particular trade, particular stock. How much you are ready to go. That D. So the quantity, how much you have to buy in particularly in this trade is D divided by C. The maximum loss what you are ready to forego divided by the actual loss in case if it hits the stop loss. This is thumb rule. This is the thumb rule. If you would have you learn equity investment from anybody, they will teach you this. This is the thumb rule of equity investment. Rather, I can say that this works out wherever you want to invest. Wherever you want to invest, this works out very clearly, very excellent, very simple and excellent rule for investments. Wherever you want to invest, this works out. So when you know what is the entry price, what is your stop loss, because stop loss you know how to calculate now. So A minus B, entry price minus stop loss, that is what is the loss you are going to make, that is keep it as C. Maximum how much you can, that is D. So D divided by C is the quantity what you should buy. Okay, this definitely you can take a screenshot and keep it with you. Okay. Okay. Oh my goodness, two o'clock. Sorry, I've taken extra 30 minutes of you. Uh, Thank you very much. Let's end today's day at this. Hope you must have learned something new, something interesting, something very useful for your life. Once again, request you to practice, practice, practice.